Hi everyone, welcome to my clean time. And today is 1 month, which is fucking awesome. Yes, and it's also Mother's Day, which is like bonus, right? I mean, 1 month on Mother's Day, that's special. That's good. Um, yeah, 1 month clean, man. It feels good. I feel good. I feel all right. I don't really know what else to say other than that. Um, 1 month, man, it's good, you know. Um, uh, yeah. So I want to talk about mothers and happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. You know, it's good to be a mother. Everybody needs a mom. Moms are important. Moms are the best. And yeah. So Mother's Day. You know, a lot of my addiction use stems from like I have a lot of abandonment issues from when I was a child, and it's it's something I kind of got over. But I was pretty fortunate as a kid. I mean, I like to think now, whereas before I hated what happened to me as a kid. But now I think I'm pretty fortunate. I mean, a lot of people don't get the chances that I get. Like I said before, like I'm grateful for the fact that even though my biological mother was never there. She was never there. She just left me, I mean, I didn't really want to talk about her, but I guess I love her, but it's a different kind of love. I love her for giving me, for not getting rid of me, for not just, you know, aborting me or, because my mom had some struggles when she was young too, right? And she was making money by selling herself, and I was a product of that lifestyle for her. And I don't like to think of myself as a mistake, but I mean, from what I heard, she tried to make it work with some guy, and didn't work out. So she basically threw me in a place with some other guy and just kind of left me there. And whatever. That's another story for another time. But the thing is my mother decided not to have anything to do with me. I mean, she would come around every now and then and say hello, and she would disappear. And it wasn't until I was about 9 years old where we got taken out of me and my siblings, my two sisters and my brother. I'm the oldest of them all, and we got taken out of the place we're at right now because things were really bad. They were nightmarish, and again, another a story for another time maybe. But anyways, we got taken out of there and we got put into a foster home, and I still remember the day. I still remember we were all kind of sitting in this thing called atonement home, and it was actually like an orphanage. It was like an orphanage for kids who had nowhere to go. And we were waiting for a family to take us in, and you know my stepmom and my stepdad decided to take all four of us, which is rare. I mean, it was rare back then for all four kids to get taken into a home. I mean, four of us got to go there, and that was a blessing. That was something that was good, because usually kids get split up because certain families, Anyways, I still remember it. I still remember they sent us a book of pictures, and I remember I was 9 years old. I was looking in these pictures, and this place was like Disneyland to me. It was like, for real. There's kids playing, and there's kids going swimming, and they're playing hockey, and they're going to school, and they're sitting at these big tables, and they're having dinner. It was not normal for me, and I was like, woohoo! I couldn't wait to go. It was exciting. I just remember that feeling of not, I couldn't wait to go, but I was pretty broken. I was a pretty broken kid, and when I did end up going, I mean, the things that I had learned in life were hard, and I wasn't used to these people trying to be my parents. And I remember my mother, my stepmother, which is my mother now, and she's my mom, and I remember she used to always just try to talk to me, and she'd try to hug me, and I couldn't handle the hugging. No one hugged me. I didn't know what the hell this hugging was. Hugs were not something I was used to. Hugs were, you're in my zone, and when my zone got uh, someone got in my bubble, it was like, what the fuck, right? It was like, because of the things that I went through. So I never hit her or anything like that. I just didn't want anything to do with that. It took me, I think she said it was about a year before I would hug, and I finally started hugging, and, she, I was a pretty bad kid to her. I remember I used to, purposely antagonize, and, I was a fucked up kid, and I didn't understand how to cope with what was going on. I didn't know, I was used to coming home and, not having a mom, not half the time not having a dad there, and when he was there, he was a drunken, drugged out freak who'd beat the shit out of us, and yeah, it was hard. I mean, scary times. And this family that I went to, they ended up showing me values, goals, how to have goals, taught me respect, and showed me, most importantly, love of what parental love is supposed to be. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Nothing, nothing is really perfect. I mean, there was still biological kids. There was still other step brothers, and foster kids, and it was a very fast paced environment. It was very, but they did the best they could, and with the amount of kids that they had in their house, they did a fantastic job. Did I just say fantastic? I meant they did a really fucking good job. Turning into a dork here with this clean time. I don't know, man. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at here is my mother. She's passed away now, but she gave me a chance. She gave me what kids need, nurturing. She gave me advice. She gave me, you know, chances. She showed me what it was to be a mom, and I'm very blessed. Even though she wasn't my biological mom, I feel blessed to have had her in my life. She did a hell of a good job for a lot of people don't get like I said, chances, man. I got a chance to have some motherly love. I can't imagine what it would be like for someone out there who's struggling with addiction that never had that. I mean, that must be fucking hard. I mean, I had a little, it was hard enough for me. I can't imagine how it would be with someone who never had that. I mean, fuck, man. Everybody needs that love. Everybody needs a taste of that love. It's important. I mean, a mother's love is one of the most important kinds of love, I think. And yeah, so little reading. Today's reading probably won't relate to anything I'm talking about because I actually go by the days. So today's, and I only read the just for today part, the little just for today. Mistakes aren't tragedies, but please, higher power, help me learn from them. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, mistakes can be tragedies. I don't know. Mistakes aren't tragedies, but please, higher power, help me learn from them. Yeah. Anyways, mistakes. We make mistakes, yeah, and they can be tragic. I don't know what's going on there, but anyways, that's all I really have right now. Happy Mother's Day, and 1 month clean. I'm gonna go get my tag in my next meeting. I'll show it off, and yeah, and I want to encourage everyone. If you have something on your heart, you have you relate to anything I'm saying about addiction. You have anything you want to say about my last videos. Those I don't have very very many viewers, but I wanna encourage people to share or like, or even if you don't like it, I mean, and comment if you want. Go ahead and comment. I like challenges. I like to not only challenges, but if you have a story to tell, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear your story. Or if you wanna, I don't criticism. I don't know, but your story about recovery or what you want or something like that. I just want to hear. I want to, because it helps me. It would help me to better understand. I mean, I'm doing some reading. I don't understand everything. I don't have all the answers, and nobody does, right? But I'm really happy where my life is headed toward right now, and I want to get encouraging words or some advice. No, not really advice, but like, I don't really like being told what to do. But if for you something works for you, or like, for instance, I don't like to write in a journal. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know. I lose it, or I don't like writing. Reading's hard enough, but I mean, yeah, like, help me out here. If you relate to anything, like, I know it can be, one thing I've noticed is people have a hard time sharing about what this is and being honest. I mean, I've had talks with so many people, and even at the grocery store when I'm working, I run into people, right, and they'll be like, we'll start talking about recovery, and they'll come into me and they'll be like, "Hey man, yeah, the other day, I'm struggling." I can't even hear what the hell they're saying, but it's like they're trying to hide from who? I guess some people just. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just because they have a job, or they just don't want someone to know. I understand that. I get that, but I won't. If you want to be anonymous or something, you want to Facebook me, PM me. I'm on Facebook. Uh, call, message me or something. Let's talk about recovery shit and where you're at or whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for listening, and I hope your battle goes well, and keep fighting. You can do this. You can do this. Okay, if you want it. Peace.